All right, folks, let's go ahead and get this award ceremony going. We had another wonderful day of competition today for qualifier 5 of season 2 for the Professional Speech and Debate Association. Thank you so much for joining us, whether it was your first time or your 10th time or 11th time for some of you that have been with us for all of seasons 1 and season 2. I want to remind everyone that our next tournament is going to be June 4th, and that is the season 2 championship. So a few special awards are given out there, including team sweepstakes for anybody who has been attending multiple tournaments throughout season 2. Every time you come to these tournaments, you score points for team awards, and those will finally be announced at the end of season 2. But the championship does count for 3 times as many points. And so even if you just got started at our last tournament or even just today, you still have a chance to finish in the top 3 if you come to the championship in June and have a really stellar tournament, because that does count for 3 times as many points at the championship. The same goes for individual sweepstakes. Those of you who have joined us for a couple tournaments throughout the season are scoring individual points. And at the end of season 2, we will tally up those points and give special awards to our top individual competitors in each division. And both those team awards and the individual awards come with the large cash prize as well. So you'll definitely want to come to the championship on June 4th for the end of season 2, not just to hear those results announced, but also to score 3 times as many points by being a part of that. Now, if you did well at a qualifier, let's say you won an event today, as we're going to get to awards in a minute, that might also qualify you for an auto advance bid. Now, an auto advance bid is something that we only do here at the Professional Speech and Debate Association. And what it means is that by coming to a qualifier like today and winning, you now can attend the championship in June and not have to compete in prelim rounds. You would advance straight to the elimination rounds. So not only does that mean that you automatically score more points just by coming back and participating in elimination rounds, but it also means that some of the variability is taken out of it and some of the luck is taken out of it, because you're going to advance straight to elimination rounds and have a chance to compete for a season 2 championship title, which also comes with a cash prize. So definitely we'll want to see you all back on June 4th for the season 2 championship. And even if you don't earn an auto advance bid, everyone is welcome to the championship. You do not need a bid in order to attend our championship. But if you win one of these qualifiers, that gets you what we call an auto advance bid, which means you don't have to compete in the prelim rounds at that qualifier. So as we go through awards here in a minute, you'll hear me announce both cash prizes and auto advance bids. And so if you hear that and you win an auto advance bid, then that definitely means you should come back in June, on June 4th, for the season 2 championship. Now, we also have some cash prizes here, different size prizes for each division. Not all divisions and events have a cash prize. It depends how many entries there were in the event. So some of our smaller events don't have a cash prize, but they do still award an auto advance bid, and they do still award individual and team sweepstakes. So while you might not be winning a cash prize today, come back in June, because all of your efforts today are adding points to that individual score and the team score, which will win you a cash prize. So pretty much all the roads lead to June. We want everyone back here 1 month from now for our June championship. And then I also want to remind you that season 3 picks up in July, and that'll run through December. July through December, every season is 6 months. And so while we might be winding down season 2 right now, or you might be just getting involved in the PSDA, want everyone's eyes looking towards the summer for July for the start of season 3, where I mentioned a couple of the changes that we have planned for season 3. Specifically, the professional division is now going to be free entry, but starting in season 3 will be by invitation only. And so once that starts, there's only 2 ways to be invited into the professional division. The first is to be invited by a current professional competitor. Each professional competitor from seasons 1 and 2 will be given 3 invitations to hand out to whoever they would like to hand those to. And those will be their 3 invitations to give away. And then after that, the only other way to make it into the pros is to participate in the adult division and then earn your way into the pros by winning multiple events in the adult division. That would earn you an invitation into the pros as well. Now, we did have a couple of collapsed events today, which isn't something we normally do in the PSDA. We like to keep divisions separate and let everyone compete within their own skill groups. But we did have a couple of collapsed divisions at the request of the coaches involved. And so as we go through awards, if you hear me reference anybody that is a pull-up, that means maybe they were supposed to be competing in junior, but were pulled up into the high school division, or maybe they're supposed to be competing in adult, but were pulled up into the professional division. And we did that once, that way people could have more competition experience and get to see other competitors rather than just competing by themselves or against their own teammate. And also, so that way more events can qualify for that cash prize by having them pull up into the larger division. So as you hear me talk about pull-ups, that is what I am referring to. Last couple things before we get started with awards, I want to thank our sponsors. That's Modern Brain Speech and Debate Academy. They offer curriculum and instruction for schools and parents and students interested in running speech and debate programs. And so reach out to them at modernbrain.com to find out more about the services that they offer. And then also want to thank Hired Judge for making this tournament possible by providing the judges that we use here today and allowing you all to attend a tournament where you don't have to bring your own judges, which is one of the key factors of the PSDA, is that rather than having each team bring their own judges who may or may not be qualified or may be having to work for free, instead in the PSDA, every judge is contracted and paid to be here for their time, and they are expected to work as professionals and write some really great ballots. And I got to take a look at some ballots today, and they do look good. So you should be able to look forward to some good feedback from our judges, and I'll release those later today. We're going to leave a couple more hours open for any judges that want to add extra feedback, but then this evening we'll send out those ballots so everyone can see their ranks and the feedback that they got. Now, I haven't checked every ballot personally, though I will between now and our next tournament. But if you get a ballot that you did not find to be particularly helpful, or you don't think meets the standard of judging that we would want here in the PSDA, we want the highest level of standard in all speech and debate. And so if you got a ballot that you don't think meets that standard, maybe it didn't have any helpful feedback, or maybe it wasn't very specific about the work that you presented, then let us know. Contact me, admin@prosda.com, and we will take that into account when we staff our next tournament and make sure that either that judge is given course for correcting that behavior, or they are not asked back for a future tournament. Likewise, if you have a judge that you think did an awesome job, they were really fun in the rounds, really polite, and ran a good round, and then you see your ballots and they also wrote you really great feedback, also let me know that so we can make sure that they come back to the next tournament, so that way you continue to have awesome judges like that. Lastly, when this is all over, we will send out ballots tonight. Tomorrow is our off day, and then on Monday morning we'll be sending out follow-up emails. In those emails, there will be a certificate for any awards that you win today that you're welcome to print off or display however you wish. And then there'll also be instructions in there for claiming your cash prize if you win one today. Those of you that are in the elementary, junior, or high school division, we also add a bonus for those cash prize. If you decide to use those towards a future tournament, then that cash prize is increased over what the basic value is. Otherwise, there's instructions for claiming that via Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or a check by mail. All right, that's enough of me talking, folks. Let's go ahead and get into some awards here. We're going to start with the prepared acting category, and we'll move from elementary division upwards and then move on to the next event. So in elementary prepared acting, this is our interpers here, taking home a $10 cash prize in fourth place from the Speech and Debate Institute, Tony Nakayama. In third place, taking home a $10 cash prize from Velasquez Academy, that's Cirrus Dadgaston. In second place, winning a $15 cash prize from Speech and Debate Institute, that's Edward Lee, which makes today's tournament champion in elementary prepared acting, winning a $15 cash prize and an auto advance bid if she comes back for our next tournament in June, not having to compete in prelims by using that auto advance bid from the Speech and Debate Institute, that's Stella Whitaker. Congratulations, Stella, and all of our elementary prepared acting competitors. We'll jump ahead to the high school prepared acting category, where we want to acknowledge our first place competitors earning themselves an auto advance bid to the championship in June. From Modern Brain, Audrey Messer and Navia Garg. Which brings us to professional prepared acting. And I had the honor of getting to watch this final round. We recorded their fourth prelim today, and that'll be available later this week on YouTube. So make sure that you follow us on YouTube, Professional Speech and Debate Association. And then as we post videos of different rounds from the professional category, that's where those will go. So keep an eye out for the final round video for this. But in fourth place, winning a $50 cash prize, from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates, Evan Feldman. In third place, winning a $50 cash prize, from the Ryan Gosling Forensics Project, Ryan Gosling, entry B. And this competitor had 2 events entered in the professional prepared acting category, which is an option available to you all. If you would like to enter multiple events within the same category, that is permitted, as Ryan did today. In second place, taking home a $200 cash prize, from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates, Jessica Lampert, which makes today's tournament champion in professional prepared acting, winning a $200 cash prize and an auto advance bid to the championship next month, from the Ryan Gosling Forensic Project, Ryan Gosling, entry A. Congratulations, Ryan. Congrats all of our prepared acting competitors. We'll now move on to prepared speech, beginning with elementary. In third place, taking home a $10 cash prize, from the Velasquez Academy, Cirrus Dadgastar. In second place, winning a $15 cash prize, from the Speech and Debate Institute, Tony Nakayama, which makes today's tournament champion in elementary prepared speech, earning a $15 cash prize and an auto advance bid to the championship next month, from the Speech and Debate Institute, Edward Lee. Congratulations, Edward, and all of our elementary competitors. We'll now jump to high school prepared speech. In third place, earning themselves an auto advance bid and the top junior pull-up. This is one of those categories where I mentioned we collapsed the events together. So this was a junior level competitor competing with high school competitors today, earning third place, from the Speech and Debate Institute, Stella Whitaker. And earning themselves an auto advance bid for the junior division, since they were from the junior division. In second place for high school prepared speech, from the Speech and Debate Institute, Regina Jiang, which makes today's tournament champion in high school prepared speech, earning themselves an auto advance bid, from Velasquez Academy, Michelle Fan. Congrats, Michelle, and all of our high school prepared speech competitors. Now on to professional prepared speech. In fourth place, earning a $50 cash prize and the title of our top adult division pull-up. Again, this is a competitor that was entered in adult division, but was pulled up into the professional category today. So our top adult competitor today, earning a $50 cash prize, from Mount Hood Community College, Edith Ramirez. That also earns Edith an auto advance bid for next month in the adult category if they decide to come back. No need to compete in prelims, though. Seems like Edith can hang in the pros, so I recommend you go professional next month. In third place, earning a $50 cash prize, from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates. All 3 of our top 3 competitors are from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates, so I'll add a little suspense here. In third place, Evan Feldman. Taking home second place with a $200 cash prize, also from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates, Jessica Lampert, which makes today's tournament champion, earning a $200 cash prize and an auto advance bid for next month, from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates. Give it up for Alan Gray. Congrats, Alan, and all of our prepared speech finalists. Now on to spontaneous debate. In elementary spontaneous debate, fourth place, earning themselves a $10 cash prize, From the Speech and Debate Institute, Violet Su. In third place, earning a $10 cash prize, from Modern Brain, Pyron Tan. In second place, earning a $15 cash prize, from Speech and Debate Institute, Edward Lee. Which makes your tournament champion in elementary spontaneous debate, earning a $15 cash prize and an auto advance bid for next month's championship from Speech and Debate Institute, Olivia Trang. Now moving on to junior spontaneous debate. Congratulations, Olivia. In junior spontaneous debate, in fourth place, taking home a $10 cash prize from the Speech and Debate Institute, Jabin Guba. In third place, earning a $10 cash prize from Modern Brain, Leonid Vishnevsky. In second place, earning a $40 cash prize from Modern Brain, James Pan. Which makes today's tournament champion in junior spontaneous debate, taking home a $40 cash prize and an auto advance bid for next month's championship from Speech and Debate Institute, Sienna Whitaker. Congratulations, Sienna, and all of our junior competitors. Now on for high school spontaneous debate. In third place, taking home a $20 cash prize from Speech and Debate Institute, Regina Jiang. In second place, earning an $80 cash prize from Velasquez Academy, Michelle Fan. Which makes today's tournament champion in high school spontaneous debate, earning an $80 cash prize and an auto advance bid for next month's championship from Speech and Debate Institute, Sebastian Barn. Congratulations, Sebastian, and all of our high school competitors. Now for professional spontaneous debate. In fourth place, earning a $50 cash prize, one of our adult pull-ups, so came in expected to compete in the adult division, ended up competing with the pros, from Mount Hood Community College, Danny Stevens. In third place, also earning a $50 cash prize, and also our top adult pull-up today, competing with the pros when they expected to be in the adult division, from Mount Hood Community College, Jessica Thomason. In second place for professional spontaneous debate, taking home a $200 cash prize, free agent. So any of our teams out there, look to add this person to your roster before the championship in June. $200 cash prize for free agent Tim Elizondo. Which makes your tournament champion in pro spontaneous debate, taking home a $200 cash prize and an auto advance bid for next month's championship from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates. Give it up for Alan Gray. Congrats, Alan, and all of our pro competitors. Now we'll move on to our final event today, which is spontaneous speech. In elementary spontaneous speech, we want to recognize our champion, which also earns her an auto advance bid and some sweepstakes points for team and individual sweepstakes, from the Speech and Debate Institute, Stella Whitaker. Congratulations, Stella, in the elementary division. Now on to high school division. We also want to recognize our top high school spontaneous speech competitor today, earning themselves an auto advance bid and scoring sweepstakes points for them and their team, from Velasquez Academy. That's Michelle Fan. Which brings us to our final event today, which is professional spontaneous speech. In fourth place, earning a $50 cash prize and an auto advance bid for the adult division, because this was an adult pull-up, someone who was entered in adult but competed with the pros today, so they get an auto advance bid for the adult division, and $50 goes to Mount Hood Community College competitor Chelsea Alderman. In third place, taking home a $50 cash prize from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates. And again, I'll add a little suspense here because all three of our top competitors are from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates. But in third place, winning $50, Evan Feldman. In second place, taking home a $200 cash prize from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates, that's Jessica Lampert, which makes today's tournament champion, earning themselves an auto advance bid and $200 cash prize from Archers, Acolytes, and Associates. Give it up for Alan Gray. Congrats, Alan. Congrats, all of our spontaneous speech competitors. And thank you, everyone that competed today. That's the end of our individual event results. We will continue tallying up team sweepstakes points and also individual sweepstakes points. And we'll get those posted on our website and on Instagram as soon as possible so everyone knows where they stand heading into next month's championship. So make sure that you follow us on Instagram. That's at Pro Speech Debate. And you can follow us on Instagram there to see other tournament information, announcements about season 3. And that's also where we will post team and sweepstakes results as we finish tallying all that up. That is another one of the big changes that we've announced for season 3 is that we're moving away from the 5-person team sweepstakes model where each team is capped at just 5 people. Instead, we're going to allow teams to enter as many people as they want, but only their top 5 point scoring students or competitors would count towards team sweepstakes. So teams could have 50, but only their top 5 competitors would count towards sweepstakes, or your team could have 5 and all 5 of those competitors would count towards team sweepstakes. So this levels the playing field for some of the smaller teams without creating a really confusing and divisive situation with the 5-person teams as we have now. Beyond that, folks, we really hope to see you back here in June. Hope that you had a great day. We're out of here before 2 o'clock. Go enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I think that's one of the best things about the PSDA is these are really short, efficient, and fun tournaments where you got in 4 rounds today. That's twice as many as most tournaments have with just 2 prelim rounds for speech events. So you got in 4 rounds today. And next month, we expect a larger entry. So we'll have some elimination rounds for you. But hope to see you all back for our championship where we will be naming season 2 champions and handing out some big cash prizes for team and individual sweepstakes. Again, email me if you have any questions about judges or comments or ballots that you might have received, any positive feedback, negative feedback about judges or about the tournament itself. We would love all of that feedback. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you back here in June.